Connecting y'all with the Yah-Mean of the day. Happy New Year. It's 2023. I just want to come on here and say thank each and everybody who's been rocking with the voice of Rizz throughout the whole journey. The Yah-Mean of the days, the rhyme of a Rizz, any podcasting that I've done, interviews that I've done, speaking engagements that I completed this year that I'm very, very proud about. Giving back to my community and, doing what is really in my heart to do. I want to thank each and everybody who's tuned in to Rhyming with Rizz on every Wednesday, who's tuned in to the Yah-Mean of the day every Monday, who's liked, who shared, who commented. And even if you haven't did any of those commenting or shared or anything, but you're just watching and I love it. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I'm reflecting back on 2022. Just to counter, I was just saying that this summer I was able to have 2 speaking engagements, one in June and the other one in August in my city of Philadelphia, a graduation, and then I was able to speak to a youth of teenagers for 45 minutes, part of a program sponsored by some very important people in the city. And I was just honored to do that. That's where I come from. That's my heart. That's where my, that's where I'm etched in stone at. So I appreciate all that. I'm looking and reflecting back on 2022 and just thinking about everything that has been accomplished. And, first off, I'm going to just start off with the Yah-Mean of the day. The Yah-Mean of the day is something that I started because I felt like we just all can do better. And some of the things that I knew that I can bring to the table is what people want to hear. I knew people wouldn't like it. Some people won't like it. It will ruffle some feathers, but if anybody knows me personally, that's just me. I'm all for that type of action because at the end of the day, it's never to hurt anybody's feelings. It's always to make you take a look at yourself because we all can do better. We have some people out here that walk in shiny suits. They feel like they do no wrong. You got men out here that just think they can poke their chests out and they have balls swinging, that they flawless. And they're, they're diamond in the roughing to a woman. And then you have women out here that feel like they have the tits in their ass and some hair down their back and that they come equipped, fully loaded on a car lot. And they don't. It's a lot of things that they're lacking. Some people have issues with owning up to their mistakes. They like praise, praise, praise. But when it comes down to them actually messing up and doing something that's wrong, they start pointing the finger at everybody else when it was them the whole time. I'm the spokesman for that with the Yah-Mean of the day. I would like to see people think better. We all can do better with all of this out here. People claim they want businesses. People claim that they want to be in relationships. Well, you have to take a look at yourself before you get into any of those things. You have to take a look at yourself. When it comes down to business, you have to take a look at yourself. Where am I willing to draw the line with this business? Is there a line that I'm willing to draw with it? Or I'm willing to go all into it and give whatever that's necessary that I can give to it and get the best out of it. That's what you have to think about when you decide to step into a business. Because one thing is for sure, whatever you give is what you're going to receive. You may not receive it exactly when you want to receive it, but you'll receive it in due time. Whatever you give out, you're going to receive. So if you're giving out 25%, that's what you're going to get at the end of the year because you're not doing enough. It all goes back to my favorite, efforts. EFFORT. S. Efforts or effort. Whatever one. But if you notice, it's so important because you can't do anything without any efforts. You can't want to lose weight and not get up and exercise or go to the gym or run on the treadmill in your home or do something. If that ass is big in 2023 and you don't want that ass big in 2024, and you haven't done nothing the whole 2023, guess what? When the ball drop in 2024, that ass is still going to be round. Still round, like the globe. Because there's no efforts there. You haven't put any efforts there. You want to shoot your shot at somebody. Fellas, you like a woman. You feeling this woman, you ain't said nothing to her though. But you want her so bad. Years is going to be passing that you don't have her. Why? Because you haven't did anything. You haven't made any efforts to say anything. You haven't made any efforts to say, hey, I've been checking you out. You know what I mean? What time is your lunchtime? If she work with you, or, can I take you to lunch? Can I take you to dinner? Can I meet you at a Starbucks, or whatever the case may be? Can we talk over a brunch? If you're not putting out that type of energy, you're not going to get the woman. It goes back to efforts. You have to make the effort to start. Like, how do you do anything without any efforts? It's like a car, a vehicle. If you don't have any efforts to stay up on your maintenance and have your oil change and have your air, conditioner filters changed, and your stuff checked on regularly, you don't make the efforts to make those things a priority, your car is not going to be that good. That's just real shit. So it all comes down to the efforts. 2023, we're making efforts. That's what we need to be doing. Time is waiting for none of us. None of us. None of us. There's no age limit of death. There's no age limit of a sickness. Things we used to hear about coming up. I remember the days where having cancer was for an old person back in the day. It's not. It's not. You could be diagnosed tomorrow. The breast cancer and the cancers are becoming more and more attracting to young people nowadays. People who worked out, healthy. And all of a sudden, bam, they have a tumor. This life is real. So don't play no games with it. Have fun along the journey, but don't play no games with it as far as maximizing your potential and getting the things that you need to get done. Doing the things that you need to do. And doing the things that make you happy. That's what we're doing all 2023. I thank everybody who's been showing love to the Voice of Rizz. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. Bear with me. Stay with me. More things to come. 2023. I am starting my book this year. I'm starting my book this year. The documentary, The Point Breeze Way, I had back in the summer of 2021. I missed that deadline. That was something that I wasn't able to fulfill, but I'm also still happy with it because I understand that it took a lot more than what I thought. And me being a guy who's very, it's meaningful for where I come from. And I have to tell the story the right way from my perspective. There's a lot of people who I want involved in it. There's a lot of people that's incarcerated that I want involved with it. There's a lot of people who is no longer here on this earth that I want involved with it, that I have to involve their family members to get their perspective of who they were. Because one thing about my neighborhood, everybody plays a part there. Everybody plays a part in meaning to the Point Breeze way. And the story needs to be told the right way. And I understand that that's a burden on my shoulders, and I'm good with that. So not meeting that deadline was okay for me. I had to hit the restart button and get a whole bunch of other perspectives out there. And I got a whole bunch of good ideas and new plans for this. So I'm excited. So how long it takes, it doesn't matter to me. But when it does come, it's going to be done right in that fashion. So I'll be starting a book this year, writing. I got a whole bunch of material for that. That also will be titled The Point Breeze Way, by yours truly, no other than Terrell T. Stedman. And I'm just I'm just leaving it all out there. I'm leaving it all out there, maximizing everything that I have in me to, continue to pursue, to get my story out there and to understanding where the art of dialect is all about, which is the title for the voice of Rizz. Creation, creations, creativity with your voice. That's basically what it represents. But 2023, Happy New Year, everybody. We're not going to be scared. We're not going to be in fear. We're going to go out and get everything. We're going to travel to the places we haven't traveled before that we want to. We're going to go out here. We're going to try to date the people who we want to date, that we always been interested in. We're going to fuck who we want to fuck. We're going to do whatever we have to do this year, because time doesn't wait for nobody. You know what I mean? The goal is to be happy. Keep your mental first. Keep your mental first. It's okay to do for others. It's okay to do for others, but keep your mental first. You don't never let nobody throw you off your game plan. Ladies, you don't let no man throw you off what you have, your personal goals that you have for yourself. Fellas, you don't let no bitch fucking throw you off your game. She coming in with her game of plans so she could be happy, and you throwing all yours and shoving yours to the side. Fuck no. We not doing none of that. We dealing with people who can get in where they fit in. They got to come facilitate and support. If they not doing that, they ask and get the fuck on out of here. We not dealing with that in 2023. We have to maximize our talents and get what we need to get out of life. Leave your purpose. X your stone on this earth. Because at the drop of it could be all over with. No age is exempt. No age is in hiding when it comes down to death. God has a number up there. He got a card up there. When he place it on the table, you coming up there. And we don't know if that's in the next 45 days, 45 years, or 45 minutes. 2023, I want to see everybody be great. The Yah-Mean of the day is just to make people be great. Rhyming with Rizz is an outlet for me. It's therapeutic for me. The plan is to bring a platform where everybody can come and showcase their talent, whether it's poetry or rhyming. But I'm just letting you know that the host can get busy. I don't want to be a rapper. It's not my thing. Can I rap? Yes. Do I want to be a rapper? No. If somebody want to say, hey, if Nas called me today and say, yeah, I needed you on the track, would I go? Hell yeah. But I don't want to be a rap artist in the terms of coming up with my own album and, nah, that's not what I do. I want to play in the field. I got so many different things that I want to do. But that's just another outlet, that's very therapeutic, very fun for me, very artsy for me. I'm an artistic person. And it gets a chance for me to showcase, my art more than anything, and it gets a lot of things off my mind. So that's what Rhyming with Rizz is about. It's a show, hip hop segment that I just plan to have worldwide, where everybody's coming through, rocking the mic, and we having a good time. It's going to be expansion of being bigger, but as of right now, I'm enjoying how I'm doing it. And I'm just happy. I'm happy. I can't complain. And I just want everybody to be happy in 2023. Get rid of the motherfucker that's not appreciating you. I don't give a fuck who they are. If they haven't been appreciating you all year, they're not going to appreciate you this year. So it's time to get rid of them motherfuckers. Stop being fucking, complacent with these people in your life, because sometimes y'all have a good time. Fuck all that. Some of these people's motives is to drag you down and to keep you down there. If you don't got nobody cheering for you, if you don't got nobody making it uncomfortable for your best interests, pushing you at a place where you can reach your potential, not for their well-being, not for my well-being, but only for your well-being. When you got somebody like that in your life, you need to understand what the purpose is. Because that's the real shit in life, and that's how you gonna fly. 2023, we doing that all year. And we gonna rock and do that shit right here on the Voice of Rizz, on the Yah-Mean of the day, on the Rhyming with Rizz, and any and every fucking platform that I create. And there's a lot that's coming in 2023. The Voice of Rizz!
Happy New Year!